Hi, I'm Kit Kowalski. I'm going to be talking about the heart of transgender youth marketing. We can think of gender ideology as a startup unicorn business. The business model for youth transitioning follows the startup methodology. Startups aim to be unicorns who disrupt the market, scale rapidly, and have huge customer acquisition through identity branding. This model is wildly successful. In this case, the identity branding is the gender identity. Now, in product management, we like to say that the way to a customer's wallet is through their heart, and we use the heart framework to monitor and track the customer's happiness to keep them engaged with the product. Now, the heart framework touches on their happiness, their engagement, adoption, retention, and task success. I'm going to look at each of these dimensions in turn. Happiness. So happiness is when the customer is happy with their relationship to your product or service or brand. So when celebrities transition, they will often say, I'm finally who I am, I'm finally happy, I have blossomed, I've become a butterfly, and they broadcast an association between transgender and transitioning with happiness and personal fulfillment. Engagement. Now, engagement is any kind of interaction with branded products, activities, and concepts, even if you're not actively purchasing services. So, this can be simple as attending LGBTIQ events, wearing branded merchandise such as rainbow merch or Wear It Purple Day t shirts, adding your pronouns into your bio, experimenting with your identity, or being an ally. Now, this is really important here that for kids, um, they are engaged with the trans identity brand wherever they look, wherever they go. They're surrounded by allies. Their parents are allies. Their school participates in Wear It Purple Day. When they get on the bus in the morning, the bus is covered with a rainbow flag. They're constantly engaging with that brand. Now, adoption. This is where your customer actually makes the step to adopt the product or service or to become a customer. This can be as simple as declaring, I am trans. It could be signing up for medical treatment, such as puberty blockers, hormones, facial feminization surgery, shown here, or buying a particular product, such as a binder or a tucker. And retention. This is a really important one for youth transitioning. This is the customer continuing to purchase additional products and services. So we would monitor and measure this by looking at who has maintained the trans identity over time and whether they are committing to the upcoming next milestone. And they really are milestones for youth transitioning. It goes from the child who socially transitions at age 4 with a haircut, then to the 10-year-old child who goes on to puberty blocking hormones, the 14-year-old child who buys a breast binder, the 16-year-old who gets a breast surgery, and the 20-year-old who might get a genital surgery, and all the way along we're buying branded products and services, we're buying hormones, and we're continuing to be a retained loyal customer the whole way. And task success. This is one of the most important drivers in the heart framework. So this is where the customer is using the identity and the brand to achieve tasks and to get what it is that they want in the world. So it means they're in control, others are treating them as they see themselves, people using their pronouns. Here I have a still from the Starbucks What's Your Name campaign. That there is a young woman whose name is Gemma. She's an adolescent, and like most adolescents, she feels undermined, ignored, invisible, like people don't really see her and what it is that she's trying to achieve in the world. So using the transgender identity brand, she dresses in androgynous or male clothing, and she goes into Starbucks, tells them her name is James, and they write that onto the coffee cup for her. So she's achieving task success by using that brand. Now, of course, you can also go into Starbucks and you can ask them to write your name onto a cup, or almost anything that you like onto a cup. So the brand doesn't have to actually be doing the work for the association to be there. That's a very important thing to note when it comes to this gender identity branding. Um, Starbucks will write anything on your cup, but if you believe that it's the gender identity that's making it happen, then that's the most important thing. Okay, so that's an overview of the HEART framework for monitoring and managing customer engagement. So all of those dimensions are present in the youth transitioning market, and as you go out into the world, just pay attention and you'll be able to see how these forces are at work. And just notice next time someone asks you for your pronouns, and notice next time somebody you know comes at you and wants you to participate in some kind of a ritual regarding gender identity branding, that this is how that framework is playing out in the real world. Right. Please like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed or found this video to be helpful.